Today, I'm going to show you how I used the 6x8 Sunny Days paper pad to make a mini album. Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and as part of our June paper stash smash, we are using paper other than 12x12. So I have several 6x8 paper pads that I want to smash this month. I had picked up these in a Black Friday special through Simple Stories. I picked up 2 sets of 15 maybe paper pads for a really good price, and now I'm working through them. So let me show you what I made. I made this 8x6 ring bound mini album. Now I've done this style before, and I have a video on my channel showing you how to make these. And I think I even have some still in my Etsy shop that are pre-made, and you can just fill them with your paper from your stash. I kept the cover simple. I didn't have anything in this collection besides the paper pad. So all I had to use was paper from the pad, which included some 3x4 cut aparts, and then I fussy cut some shapes out of some of the paper. So that's what I did with the cover. I kept it very simple. For a little bit of dimension, I had some enamel dots in my stash that I added here. So I left the cover very simple. I did leave this open so you could add a mini album here, but this would be a good place to put the date of whatever your mini album is going to talk about. I also had just received from Not Too Shabby this new stamp set. It's called Making Memories, and it's great for the place photo here, and it's got some sizes with it. So I did use that, and I kept track of how many photos you can put in this mini album, and I'll tell you that at the end of the video. See if you can guess how many photos you can put in here. So let me start. So I just used some of these white, really they were scraps of paper I had, and stamped place photo here for the first one and the size of it, and you can put a photo. Now these are 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, so you still would have a little white border around it, and this is open here, so you still can put a photo there. So that's page 1. Here's page 2, and again a 3x4 photo. This is open. You can write something on here. Now to supplement the paper, I also used some, they were 6x8 pocket pages from Echo Park. I picked them up during an Echo Park warehouse sale. This one had 3x4s and 4x6, and I simply cut it right underneath that dividing line. And so now I could put 4 3x4 photos in this sleeve, 2 here and 2 on the back, and then I'll show you the other ones as we come up. So here's another page that has room for a 3x4 photo. Again, I didn't have any cut aparts, but there was a page of these small little tags. I cut those apart and added those 2 pages. This page has a flap, so you could put 2 3x4s right there. And then this one page has room to put a 4x6 photo. Now I added some paper in here just so it would look interesting in the book until you put the photo in. And then this, I didn't decorate it, I just left room so you could put a 3x4 photo there. I made a pocket on this page. I put some of the little, they were teeny little cut aparts on the page. It says take note, that says a summer to remember, and I just put those in a pocket, but you could put photos in that pocket. Now this is for a 4x6 photo, and I left it open on the top and added this so you could put 2 3x4 photos, 1 there and 1 there. On this page I have another flap. This time it is a landscape style, ready for 3x4 photos. Love the stamp set. I mean, this is really, it helps explain things if you don't know how to do mini albums. It just helps explain it. I like this ice cream cone paper, so I just left it blank, but there is room, of course, for a 3x4 photo there, and then a 3x4 photo there. Now, when you're using a 6x8 paper pad and you're making an 8x6 mini album, of course, not all the paper is going to work. This was directional paper, so I had to supplement it because this is 6 inches across. The pages are 7 1/4, so I added a strip of paper on this side just to make it work so I could keep the orientation. And here I just cut it down 6 inches, and this is a pocket, so you don't know that it stops right there. Here's another little folder that you could put 3x4 photos on, and that goes like that. Or you could just stick it inside the pocket. Now I did use a little tuck spot here, so you can put a 3x4 photo there and one on that side if you wish. Or don't even include this, put that in the pocket and add your photo there if you wanted to. So for the next page, I have a little flap. Here is a 3x4 cut apart, so you could cover that if you want, but I wouldn't. I would just put your photo there. And then this is room for a 4x6 photo, so you could put it right on there or put 2 3x4 photos if you want. And then you could do either 4x6 or a couple of 3x4s if you wanted to there. Here's just another sleeve for a 4x6 photo and one for the back. And then here I did use this one. It's a 2.5 by 3.5. And I just had this cut apart left over, so I added it into this pocket that I made using one of those small little cut aparts that I backed on some cardstock. This will open like that, so you have room to put a photo there and room, of course, there for another photo. I layered some of the paper that was left over and room for another picture there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. This I fussy cut from one of the sheets, and I added a tag that I just put 2 together and left it so you can add a photo there, and then of course you could have a photo here and a photo there. Lots of room. Can you guess how many photos yet? This is for a landscape style 3x4 picture, and this is for a landscape style 4x6 picture. Again, these are open, so you wouldn't have any problem tucking your photos in there. I just added this paper just to sort of tie it all together. And that's it. There are 8 signatures with 4 plastic sleeves. The measurement, of course, is 8x6. It's got a 2-inch spine. The pages are 5.5 by 7 1/4. And then I made it by, I purchased some of these ring binders and attached it to the book myself. Like I said, I do have a video. It shows you on the back. That's how those are attached. So, can you guess how many photos you can get in here? You can put 34 3x4 photos, 9 4x6 photos, and 2 2.5 by 3.5 photos. So that's 35 photos you can get in this little book. I thought that was fabulous. Plus, there's some pockets. You can add some to the pockets. Oh, I didn't count here, so 36. So anyhow, it was a great way of using the paper pad. Now, I did end up using all of one and most of the second. I think I have 8 pages left over. Yeah, 8 pages left over, and then just some scraps. So I don't know what I'm going to make with this, but I am determined to use this up this month. So I am going to do that, and then that will have used 2 paper pads. It is called Sunny Days. It's from Simple Stories. It came out in 2025. It's just a nice summer paper collection. It's sort of crazy because today it is cold and rainy where I am. I'm wearing flannel, as you can tell, so I don't even feel like it's a sunny day. But tomorrow's another day, and we'll see what will happen. So that's what I wanted to show you today, how I smashed a 6x8 paper collection, and I'll have more to work on, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing in the next video to smash this paper. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've not subscribed already, and I will be showing you other paper collections and things that I have made all through June using anything that is not a 12 by 12 paper pad. Thanks very much for watching and have a fabulous day.